Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Thursday afternoon. It's drunk pokeroo time. It is beer time. Who doesn't love beer time, especially when it's a Thursday afternoon, or as I like to call it, my Sunday. Last night we went out for dinner to Lou Dogs here in Hamilton, a newer restaurant, just opened up a little while ago. Their wings were absolutely outstanding, and I've been involved with chicken wings for a long, long time, as I'm sure most of you have been, but wow, blown away. Slow smoke for 2 hours, the dry rub, the barbecue, the honey hot, you name it. Their menu's full of great things, brisket and pulled pork and pulled chicken, and just, I can't wait to go back. That's how much fun we had. Three of us went down there for dinner. I'm sure next time we're going to be bringing a bigger group with us. So that was great. You know, it's always nice to get out and try new things. I'm not a huge fan of going out and trying new things, but I'm trying to push myself to do that. So, hey, get a chance, go check them out. I'll leave a link to their website down below so you can look at their menu maybe and make some plans to come visit us here in the Hammer. Great Collective Arts brew on tap and in cans, so you can't go wrong with your beer selection either. The other reason that I'm excited is this weekend we're going on a brewery tour. And I know you're thinking to yourself, well, Drunk Poker, you always go on brewery tours. Yes, normally I drive myself around and hit breweries. This time we've been cordially invited, and hopefully you'll cordially invite yourself too. Hopefully we'll meet some new and some old friends there. We're going to the Brew Donkey tour in Kitchener-Waterloo. Brew Donkey started out of Ottawa, and they're opening up here in Kitchener-Waterloo, not too far away from where I live here in Hamilton. So really looking forward to that. The whole concept is that, you meet at a central location, you pile on a bus, somebody else is driving, always good, don't drink and drive. And then you hit a pre-planned set of breweries. In our case, this Sunday, we're going to be leaving, I believe it's at 11 o'clock. So we'll probably, Mr. Poker will probably grab some breakfast on the way out and hit up there. We're going to be going to Block 3 in St. Jacobs, which I've talked about before. I love them. A lot of saisons, a lot of really interesting flavors. Then we're going to Innocente, who I think I've sung their praises also many times. Also, two breweries in Kitchener. One is Descendants, which is just opening up. I think they've been contract brewing up until this point, so they're opening up their own brewery. Super excited to do that. I've had a couple of their beers, and they've been excellent. And the other one is Together We're Bitter. I've never had a beer from them. So, apart from going to visit breweries, not having to drive, and going somewhere new. I mean, that's, making my Sunday great. I actually took the day off work, which is odd in and of itself. So really excited. I'll bring you more information next week after I've come back from it. But the whole concept to me is brilliant. I love to go and visit breweries. And this way you can go in a responsible manner, get a group of buddies together and you all go, guys or gals, go and just tour the breweries and you just it can be a start to a wonderful day. I think it's like noon to 5 we're going to be gone. So it's perfect. It's perfect. So I'll let you know on Tuesday how it is. So to celebrate this, I figured why not have an Innocente Brew. Giant's Causeway. It's a wee heavy and mixed with, blended with their Irish Red Ale and aged in Pinot Noir and Cabernet Sauvignon barrels. How can you go wrong with that? And I love that. I love these kind of, where they tweak them. I had a black IPA last night. I love black IPAs too, because you look at it and you think it's a stout, and you try it, it's holy crap, it's an IPA. But it's got some toasted chocolate notes in it. I mean, it's great. I slow sipped it all the way through Game 7 of Nashville-Anaheim. Smashville, go Preds, I guess. I don't have any Leafs left, but let's get into this beer. I'll tell you, I'm really looking forward to it, though, because for me, going to breweries it's replaced going to the liquor store. I mean, why would you go to the liquor store when you can go get fresh beer from the source? I've got all of that out of there. Oh, I can smell the wine. Now look at that. It's nice. If you look at the bottom, when I lift it up, I can actually see through it a bit. So it's a very deep amber color. It looks black on camera, but you can smell that wine, that dark fruit flavor coming through. So cheers. Oh, wow. That's a fun friggin' beer. Okay. You're definitely getting some of that oakiness from the barrels coming through that beer, and that kind of smoky caramel, dark fruit, maybe a little bit of toffee in there. Ooh, that's delicious. And it tastes big. You know, it's a big flavor. I didn't look beforehand. 7.7% alcohol. So it's pretty big. That's a slow sipper again. So, you know, when you start to see your ABVs going high up, that's the reason I got a nice glass of water here in my novelty glass. Always make sure you hydrate, especially following, you know, trying to be mindful about your drinking and that. I like to drink a glass of water. Usually if I'm going to have 2 or 3 beers, I try to have a glass of water in between. It helps to cleanse the palate, you know, especially with something like this. This is really bold. Bold flavor. You can get that alcohol in the back, but it's good to have some water in between. A, to stay hydrated, and B, just to, you know, clean out the last beer. I always like to, and again, it slows you down, right? So you're not gonna just pound brews all night long. But that's delicious. I picked that up when I went to get the 2-night stand, and again, that's kind of why I'm excited about this Brew Donkey thing, because for me now, you know, I don't have kids or anything, so I can go running around to breweries on my days off and grabbing beers. But, you know, maybe if you got a family and you just want to plan an afternoon, you and your wife go on this, or you and your husband, or you and all your buddies, your girlfriends, boyfriends, you can go get beers like this, because you can't get this in the LCBO. You can only get it at the brewery. So this is hopefully going to make it easier for people and a little more fun, right? Because you can make a day out of it. There's lunch included. Samples are included, and then you can pick up some stuff. So I know I'm going to have to bring along some transportation home. Mrs. Pokeroo's going to drive because she's wonderful. But, you know, I mean, if you're going with your buddies, you have somebody's, you know, mom pick you up, or, you know, one of your buddies is a DD. He's not a beer drinker. That's fine. But I'm hoping to try some new beers, pick up some new beers. Beers like this. This is wonderful. And this, like, I'm already feeling, whew, you know, it's that first beer of the day, and you just kind of went, wow. And that's good because it's a slow sipper. So it's not a day to work outside. It's like 6 degrees. It's crappy. So this is the perfect kind of beer. I'm going to go watch a movie maybe, you know, and sit around and just put my feet up before we go in for the weekend. It's, you know, big grocery there and serving people and doing what I do best. But so I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'll let you know about Brew Donkey. Follow along on Twitter. I'll be twittering all weekend about it, or all Sunday about it. And I'll, of course, fill you in as I go on Instagram. I'll leave a link down below to the Brew Donkey website. You can go and check them out. They operate out of Ottawa and Kitchener-Waterloo. They get some really neat tours, a lot of different breweries. It's just not these 4. You know, they've got a couple different styles of tours in different areas of Kitchener-Waterloo and Guelph. Check it out. Check it out, and I'll let you know how it is. But I have no doubt it's going to be awesome because, hey, it's Canadian craft beer. It's Ontario craft beer. There's nothing better in the world. Raise your glass. Raise your standards. Hopefully I'll see you on the tour. Cheers. If I had a nickname, it'd be Wee Happy Baby.